Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have more Iron Kingdom's goodness. Again, we have some battle tiles. Corvus City Streets. In this package, it contains 24 gridded battle tiles. Of course, it's brought to you by Privateer Press. And there's Rosie in the background saying hello to everybody. So there you go. We've got ourselves 24 gridded battle tiles from Privateer Press. Corvus, where the dead are said to outnumber the living. Make your way through the streets and alleys of the city and the dark, foreboding world beneath it by charting your path with these exclusive tiles. Warning, Corvus City Street tiles do not guarantee you will survive long enough to find your way out of the city of ghosts. For more information about these tiles or about the Iron Kingdoms game, you can go to privateerpress.com. Of course, this set contains 24 gridded 6x6 tiles to map the buildings inside and out and streets of Corvus in the Iron Kingdoms 5e RPG setting. Again, this was released in 2000. Privateer Press created them. All right, fantastic. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. As always, with every other set of tiles that I have, it can be a little daunting to get them out of the box because they do stick together. So, they slid out pretty easily this time. All right, there we go. Everything's out. Fantastic. So let's take a look at these tiles. You got your red border, and you got like almost like a steel border. That's cool. Again, same thing here. You got that there. Either a fountain or a well with water in it. A manhole leading into the sewers. Looks like some kind of roof. A room. There you go. City streets. Portion of a room. An entranceway into somewhere. So we could do it that way, where there's an entrance there like that. Again, the way that you put your tiles down is totally up to you. I'm just going to use another one that you haven't seen yet, so I'll just throw that in there like that. So it looks pretty impressive on the table, obviously. And I'm just going to throw some figures on there just so you can kind of get a feel as to what it would look like. That's one of the standees for Starfinder. That's an actual Starfinder figure. And then we got some D&D non-painted figures here. So there you go. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm using it for scale purposes only. So roughly 28 millimeter figures. These are a little smaller. These are probably 20. Of course, he's about 28, or maybe he's epic size, so maybe he could be about 30 millimeter. But okay. But I just want to show you kind of how it looks like when it's set up. Again, these tiles you can use them for Iron Kingdoms RPG, you can use them for Starfinder, you can use them for Pathfinder, you can use them for D&D. It doesn't really matter what you use these for. You can use them for your own at-home made games for your 28 millimeter figures. It all works out perfectly however you'd want to use the tiles. Obviously, I've used it for all the things I mentioned, which is always cool because they come in handy. Sometimes they're easier than a rolled up map. You just take them and you place them, just place them on the table and you get rolling. Where the story is more important than than having to waste time putting up terrain and stuff like that. This makes it a lot easier. Of course, the 3D terrain always makes the board pop, but if you're you have time constraints like we all do because we're all busy doing other things, honestly, these are a perfect way to save time. Of course, the old-fashioned way I used to do it back when I first started playing RPGs, you used to have to sketch everything out. And honestly, this saves a lot more time than that. Again, especially if you use figures. So again, this is the Corvus City streets. Set of tiles. Big open area. Maybe some sewers there. Got some barrels there. No? Got some crates in the middle. And again, if I have some 3D, you know, which I have 3D terrain, I'll place it exactly where it is here, and then it makes the board pop even more. You know what I mean? And last but not least, there you go, the final tile. Again, all these tiles are, I believe they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, they're 6 by 6 grids. So there they are. So that's everything which is included in this unboxing of Iron Kingdom's Battle Tiles Corvus City Street, which contains 24 gridded battle tiles, brought to you by the good people over at Privateer Press. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, you can always give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Always love to read what your opinions are. Also, you can hit that subscribe button. This way you can be kept up to date anytime we release any new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.